Assalamu alaikum. This is our video presentation for problems of learning. The presentation was made by Arslan Asif and Muhammad Mateen Dar. The title of our presentation is Teaching Computer Logic to Junior Level Children. In this presentation, we'll be looking at ways computer science and an introduction to computer science can be given to children of 5th and 6th class using various methods. We'll be primarily focusing on teaching computer science to young children without actually using computers. We'll be given a basic introduction to algorithms, to loops, conditional statements, and so on and so forth. In the presentation, what we've discussed is how computer science is taught in the world, what techniques are used, what methodologies are used. We've studied the current syllabi that is prescribed to children of our targeted group. We've looked at various educational software such as Scratch, such as Lego, that can teach children logic and give them a visual representation of loops, conditional statements, etc. We've proposed a sample book for 6th class that removes the shortcomings of the current syllabi prescribed to the said class. We've also given a chapter included in the appendix of our final paper uploaded on LMS. We conducted field experiments using 12 children of 6th class from Central Model School, Lower Mall. The experiments and the outcome of the experiments are included in the paper uploaded on LMS. Based on these experiments, we have arrived on our knowledge and value claim. Like I said, the project scope for this presentation is teaching logic, comparisons, simple loops, introductory algorithms like sorting, searching, binary search, counting sort, etc. And also we'll be looking at enhancements to be made in the current syllabi of computer science books prescribed to 6th and 7th class children. This is a concept map that we arrived at by studying the problem statement. Like you can see, the algorithms that we'll be focusing on will primarily be searching and sorting. Searching includes algorithms like linear search and binary search, and sorting like bubble sort and counting sort. The Gownsby approach applied to the project can be a more in-depth detail of the Gownsby approach is included in our paper uploaded on LMS. The main hypothesis that we use is that many topics in computer science can be taught without using computers at all. This technique was used by using wooden blocks numbered, and we asked children to find a number, to sort the blocks in ascending or descending sequence, to search a block of a given number, and so on and so forth. A more in-depth detail can be found in the paper that we've uploaded. So I'll be skipping this part in the video presentation. Our primary focus would be teaching children the building blocks of computer science without actually using computers, like I said. However, in order to augment a child's knowledge, we could use certain software such as Scratch or Alice. There are also others like Lego that can be used to demonstrate a graphical representation of loops and conditional statements and so on and so forth. Our prescribed chapters of our book for targeted towards 6th class computer science. These chapters are based on the shortcomings of the syllabus that we studied, that is currently prescribed to children of 6th and 7th class. After conducting a market survey of the books currently prescribed, we have written a short critique that can be found in our paper on LMS. Due to lack of time, I can't go into the full details of the critique. However, we are of the knowledge that topics such as history of computer science, conversion between binary and decimal numbers, and programming using Pascal Basic or QBasic, etc., are not really important to teach, to give a child an introduction to computer science. We could, if programming languages to be taught, we can use Scratch, developed by MIT for the very specific purpose. The experiments that we conducted were of 12 children of 6th class. We taught them the proposed chapter. The questions in the experiment are included in the paper. The results from those from that experiment are also included in the paper. I'll give a brief overview here. There were 5 questions asked from the children, and the answers that they gave helped us to arrive at our knowledge and value claim, whether our approach of teaching the topics of computer science were actually of any particular use or not. The future work that we, if given the chance to, would be to complete the rest of the chapters. There were about 10 to 12 chapters. We only wrote 1 chapter on logic and conditions. The remaining 11 chapters, I think, would be useful in taking this concept further. We could conduct experiments using Scratch, whether it's of any help in the classroom, of given a graphical representation of loops and conditions and so on and so forth. Gender-based computer learning, whether a child's gender is helps a child perceive the knowledge presented in our presentation any better or not. And last but not least is how to teach maybe a visually impaired person computer science, visually impaired, maybe lack of hearing or whatever, how disabled children can be given an introduction to computer science, or how they can be taught, or how computers can help them in day-to-day life. This was a very brief introduction. More, if anybody has any comments or suggestions, we are open to them. Do let us know, and that is it. Thank you.